Russia, the Syrian regime and the main opposition group are all reporting violations of a two-day-old ceasefire in Syria. The cessation of hostilities came into force at midnight on Friday, and the UN says it's mostly holding. But Russia says it's registered 9 violations in the last 24 hours, while Syria's main opposition group, the HNC, says it recorded 15 breaches by the regime on Saturday. The opposition has also reported airstrikes on 6 towns in the Aleppo and Hama provinces on Sunday, but it's not clear yet who was behind them. Well, despite the reported violations, it's hoped that the lull in fighting will provide an unprecedented opportunity for aid organizations so they can deliver vital food and medical supplies to people living in besieged areas. The UN says almost 500,000 people are in areas under siege and in desperate need of help. Well, one of those besieged areas is Douma city on the outskirts of Damascus. It's been under the control of opposition groups for 4.5 years and has witnessed almost daily airstrikes. TRT World spoke to a resident of Douma, Yusuf Ali Bustani, who says the truce has been holding there and a cautious calm has descended on the city.
Douma city has witnessed violent airstrikes and shelling during 2015, and especially after Russia aerial interventions. Hospitals, schools, houses, and the infrastructure were targeted. Hundreds of civilians were killed, and thousands were injured in those airstrikes and shelling. They were striking us with all types of weapons. Yesterday was the first day that this city and its residents saw calm prevailed throughout the city. It was cautious calm. People couldn't believe that they passed a whole day without any airstrike because just the day before this truce, several airstrikes hit the city. People here got hope now that this war might be ended and they will be able to recover their previous stable life, restart their work, and send their children again to schools. We have now a whole generation that has been deprived of education and facing illiteracy. People now are waiting for next steps to be implemented, to leave the siege, receive humanitarian aid, and construct the city. We all now have hope. The situation in the city since yesterday is calm, and this crucial step. We call on the international community to keep backing this deal, not only for 2 weeks, but to stop the war completely. Now we hear from people who live in shelters on the edge of this city say, if this calm and ceasefire continue, we will come back and rebuild our houses and establish our life as it was before this war. This truce gave people hope. People in the city now need urgently to receive medical supplies. For a long time, we haven't got all necessary medicines. Also, people here face difficulties to get enough water as most of pipes are cut off. The city and its infrastructure is almost destroyed and unlivable and needs to be reconstructed. But above all of this, the siege should be lifted and people should be allowed to get in and out of the city.